Previous day's low. I was so excited about that. I actually held for target and then I went to bed. So here's the day chart. Price came down. Couldn't hold close. A previous day came down and hit my target and I went to bed. It looks like it keeps going here. So let's look for shorts today so far. That's all we can do. Let's look for shorts. Trying to get everything situated here. I'm here for the long haul, buddy boy. So yeah, we have everything going down. Let's check out the exponentials. Whoa, we got disagreement. One's going up, one's going down. So we go to our next higher time charts and see what these are doing. $15-minute and the 5-minute. Those are down. They're getting up to an area where it might be interesting to look for a short, actually. But we have the news coming out at 8:30, which is right now. So we better be careful. Thursday, jobless claims.
E-bike on my checklist.
Yeah. 10 seconds here for this jobless claims number. Forecast 212. Forecast is 212. U.S. trade balance negative 60 billion is the forecast. And here we are. All right. You got him, Hogue?
Yeah, if you want. U.S. trade balance was expected to come out at minus 60.5 billion. It came out at minus 57.3 billion, a little less than they were expecting. And U.S. initial jobless claims, we're expecting 212 up to from 210 on the last release. Came out a little bit lower than that, 202,000. Continuing jobless claims, however, were a little bit higher than expected. They were expected at 1.83 million. They came out 1.84 million. And those are the numbers. Trade balance, a little better than expected. Jobless claims, I think a little better than expected. Continued jobless claims, for what those are worth, but I think those are actually pretty decent numbers. Of course, everybody knows tomorrow is the unemployment and non-farm payrolls, which will come out at 7:30 tomorrow. But remember, you got to be flat on everything by 8 a.m.
What is today? Do I have the wrong day? Jobless claims today, 8:30. April 2nd. April 2nd. Why is he saying tomorrow? Jobless claims.
Abbreviated sessions tomorrow. Just remember that. Be flat by 8 a.m. Central on anything you're doing in the overnight session tonight.
8 a.m.
Awesome stuff. Thank you for that reminder. Hogue, with that, is today, so when we open up on Sunday in the metals, we're taking today's settlement then, right?
Actually, yes. On the products that aren't going to open today, we will be using today's settlement on Sunday. But the ones that are open tomorrow, I believe they are going to have a settlement on them.
Okay. Interesting
Yes.
stuff. Thank you for that.
Which is kind of unusual. Usually when there's a holiday like this, they keep the previous day's settlement. But I read somewhere that there will be settlements on the products that will open tonight and close tomorrow. Like, equities are going to close at 8:15 tomorrow. Treasuries, currency.
Is there a way to have a greeting when someone comes in to my live stream on YouTube? I see people using bots, but I don't know anything about that. What you're seeing on other streams. When someone joins chat and a message instantly appears like, welcome, download link in chat. That's a chat bot, not YouTube itself. The most common bots on YouTube. Nightbots, Stream Elements, Streamlabs. Nightbots is what I recommend for you. Nightbot. What a bot can do for your live stream: automatically post a message when someone types a command. Automatically repeat a message every X minutes. Welcome viewers. Post links. Requires zero coding. That's good. The easiest setup, Nightbot, 10-15 minutes. Go to Nightbots, log in with YouTube, approve access, okay. All right, let's go nice and slow. First thing first, one at a time. I have went to the Nightbot TV website. I signed into the YouTube and approved everything. And now I have to choose a couple of different boxes here. Select what Nightbox can access. View and manage your assets and associated content. Manage your YouTube account. Check this box. This is the correct and required permission. It allows Nightbot to post messages in your Nightbot live chat, respond to commands like, okay, pin, repeat messages through chat. This does not let it upload videos or change your channel content. Do not check this box. Manage your YouTube account. Okay. Thank you for clearing that up. Very grateful. Very grateful.
Deep and there's nowhere to hide. You stand right here. You're my shield, my guide. The world may quake, the night may scream, but you hold me firm inside your dream.
I don't have the manage my account one selected, but there are 3 assets that it has access to. One of them is view and manage your assets and associated content. See your primary Google account email address. Associate you with your personal info on Google. But the top one, view and manage your assets and associated content on YouTube. Is that what I want? Okay. Okay, I am officially at the Nightbot dashboard now. What's next?
In the heart of the blaze.
So I got to make sure this thing is a moderator. Before we create any commands, Nightbot must be a moderator on YouTube Live. If you skip this, links will not post. Do this now. Very simple. Go to your YouTube live stream or open live chat from YouTube Studio. In the chat box, type command. I'm actually running a live stream right now. Can I do this while I'm broadcasting? Okay. Okay, I'm going to put this into my chat from the control panel of my live stream.
I was dust on a forgotten road, a heart so heavy it barely showed. But you knelt down, oh you took my hand. Who am I that you would care? Who am I to feel your air? You lift the
You click the next. I was already running the live stream when I did all of this. Does that matter? Because all I see in the live stream is my name having posted that information. I don't see any Nightbot icon or personality. Okay, I'm going to click on the command and hit new command. And what I want to start with is simply to tell people that, welcome, I may not see you in chat yet. But I will read your message as soon as I see it. But I will read your message as soon as I see it. Thanks. Thanks.
I fell into the cracks in my own story, lost in the rubble of my pride and pain. But your mercy reached through every shattered corner. You made me whole again. Rebuilds the broken heart. What once was ruins now sings your glory. You've made me a brand new start.
I went back to my YouTube studio where I'm watching it from the control panel. I typed into the chat box the exclamation mark and then welcome. And all I see on the live part is my name posting the information. I don't see the Nightbot doing it. Gotta love this thing. You can't get it better too. At least with this thing, it's not impatient like humans do. All right, we're going to figure this out one way or another. I got to get a Nightbot ready to welcome people, and that's what I'm working on right now. The market is slow, and I need something to greet people when they come in because I don't always see the comments, so I'm learning that right now. It might be boring to whoever might pop in. So I'm running a test. It did not work, so I'm going back into problem solving here. Why you're only seeing your name posting welcome, this is normal behavior, and it tells us something important. Nightbot is not currently joined to your chat, so it never gets a chance to respond. Nightbot works in 2 separate steps. Connected to your YouTube account, you did this. Actively joined to your channel's live chat, this part is missing. Okay, so how do we do that? Until Nightbot joins the chat, it will let you type the command, but it will stay silent. So you only see your name, not the Nightbot. That's exactly what's going on here. Oops. So let's fix that. The fix. This is the key step. Tell Nightbot to join your channel. Okay. Go back to the Nightbot dashboard. Okay. Got that. Tell Nightbot to join your channel. Look at the top right corner of the page. Nightbot dashboard. Join channel. I see that. Click the button. Tells Nightbot to join the channel. Okay. Nightbot has joined the channel. What should happen immediately after clicking the channel? Nightbot silently joins your live chat. You still won't see it. She won't. Okay, test it again. All right, let's test it again. See if this thing will work. Come on, baby, work. Let's see if it works. Darn it. I only see my name posting it again. Let's see what this thing says. Nightbot is still not actually in your chat, even though you logged into Nightbot, you created the command, you're typing it properly. YouTube always shows only your name. The real issue, plain English. Yeah, give me plain English, please. Nightbot must be joined to the channel chat as a moderator. Right now, at least, one of these is still missing. Nightbot did not successfully join the channel, maybe. Nightbot is not actually a moderator, maybe, in this live chat. YouTube Studio is showing a filtered view that hides bot replies. We'll check these one at a time. Okay, good. Confirm he's joined this channel. Go to Nightbot dashboard again. Look in the top right corner. Do you see leave channel? Okay, one step at a time. I'm at the dashboard. I see in the top right corner it says Nightbot Online. It has a drop down, and when I click the drop down, there's two things. There's setting up, and then there's leave channel.
Feels too hard to bear. You carry me with tender care. Your strength is more than I could compare. Your arms never falter. Your truth sustains through every struggle, through every strain. I find rest in your grace, rest in your name. You lift the weary, you heal the lame. Strength for the waiting, hope for the faint. Jesus, you're faithful, forever the same.
Nightbot is online and joined. Your command exists. You type welcome correctly, but you only see your own name posted. That means we are dealing with a YouTube live chat visibility control panel issue, not a Nightbot setup issue. This happens specifically when you typed a command from YouTube Studio Control Panel Room while the stream was already running, and bots are muted and delayed in that view. This is very common. Nothing is broken. The bot is working. We're just not seeing it in that window. The clean confirmation tests one time, very simple. Option A, best test recommended is if you have any viewer watching live, ask them in chat to type. Ask them to type? Can I do it from another browser as if I'm a new viewer myself? It's okay. Oh, you know what? I see it from that view just by simply going over there. I didn't even type anything in. I just see the Nightbot when I look at it from a new viewer from a different browser. So it is visible. It is working. My next question is how, or is it already set on automatic when I selected that 30-second delay? So it'll automatically do that every 30 seconds? Or will it do it when new people come in? Is there an option to do it only when new people come in? I'm a little bit confused. Why would anybody new come into the chat and type that command out of the blue?
The sparks may dance, but they don't consume. In the heart of the blaze, your mercy blooms. Your hands hold tight, breaking through the gloom. You part the flames, you make the way. In the fiercest storm, I hear you say, I am with you, always stay. Forever with you, always stay. Through the fire, you never let me go. Through the fire, your love still
Okay, let's get back to my original intent here then. I need something that will greet people when they walk in. I need it to either be pinned or automatic. Because I'm not going to be looking at who pops in, I won't be typing the command myself. I need to figure something out here.
The flames rise high like a furious tide. When the heat burns
Will the pinned message serve as some kind of pop-up like the
you stand right here.
polls do when people take a poll on their website? You come in and there's a poll that just shows up.
The world may quake, the night may scream, but you hold me firm inside your dream. Through the fire, you never let me go. Through the fire, your love still overflows. Every trial, every tear you know. Through the fire, you never let me go.
Okay, let's do the pinned message and then get back to what you said about an automatic message or a timed message. Did you say there was a way to do a timed message so that it just posts at a certain time period.
The sparks may dance, but they don't consume. In the heart of the blaze, your mercy blooms. Your hands hold tight, breaking through the gloom. You part the flames, you make the way. In the fiercest storm, I hear you say, I am with you, always stay. Forever with you, always stay. Through the fire, you never let me go. Through the fire, your love still overflows. Every try.
Okay, I sent into the chat the message that I want to pin, and then I went to the three dots at the top in YouTube Studio, and all I see is community moderation, participants, moderation activity, timestamp, reactions, pop-out chat, and send feedback. I don't see anything about pinning anything. Oh.
The flames rise high like a furious tide. When the heat burns deep and there's no
Okay, I see it.
hide.
Okay, I refreshed the second browser that I'm using to view this live stream as a guest, and I see the pinned message at the top now.
Quake, the night may scream.
So let's talk about a timed message.
Hold me firm inside your dream. Through the fire, you never let me go. Through the fire, your love still overflows. Every trial, every tear you know. Through the fire, you never let me go.
A timed message is Nightbot. In Nightbot means Nightbot posts on its own at a fixed interval every X minutes. No one types anything. That's what I want. You don't watch the chat. New viewers naturally see it after joining. It is the closest thing YouTube allows to a welcome on arrival. Where timed messages live. Timers in Nightbot path. Timers. New timer. Create your automatic welcome timer. New timer. Name. Oh, I clicked on new timer. I named it welcome. I put the message in for 8 minutes and I hit create. I clicked on new timer. I posted the message in it, set it for 8 minutes, and hit create.
How loud my soul feels small. The waves rise high, I start to fall. But in the chaos, I hear your name. You stretch your hand, the seas obey. My fear
Yes. And 8 chat.
Speak over me. Speak over me. Your voice.
How do I avoid minimum line requirement? The interval is every 8 minutes and 2 line. I don't know what that means exactly. The toggle is on. The message looks good, but I do want it to post even if there's no activity.
An anxious heart, a restless tide. But you bring calm where fears collide. Your love's a light. It pulls me near. Your words are truth, they never fail. A steady anchor through the gale.
When I go to change it to 0, it's telling me it must be minimum 2.
Calm the storms within. Let your peace begin again. Speak over me.
A minimum of 2.
Your voice is strong.
Ah!
It sets me free. I walk the paths of broken dreams, through deserts dry and rushing streams. But every road led me astray. The weight of wrongs I tried.
Okay, so if people pop in and don't say anything, the timer is not going to go off. But what if I type something in every once in a while just to make sure that it will go off if somebody does decide to pop in? Because right now I'm sitting at 1 or 2 viewers, and most of the time they just watch.
Hey, we're back. We're back. Oh, man. Good morning. Good morning. Excuse my... I'm a little bit late because my nose keeps bleeding. Not sure what's going on, but...
The years have carved their lines in stone. Regrets I claimed, I called my own. Yet still your mercy calls my name. I thought the cracks would never mend, but your love writes a better end. Find me, Jesus.
So to keep it going, I'm going to need to make 2 comments. Is that what two lines mean? Two different posts from two different people? Or just simply two successive posts? Okay. Well, that's that then. All set, ready to go do it.
In the depths where silence rings, your voice breaks through my heart, it sings. You carry me where hope takes flight. Through endless dark, you bring your light. And so kind, a path you show through every storm.
Okay.
Your love I know. Light of the valleys, shining so clear. Jesus, you're with
All right, we're ready. I think I finally got it working. All right, is the bell about to open up here? Yes, it is.
me and true
Whoa, what just happened?
of my praise.
Okay, we still have a possible sell today. Short. But, it's below previous day's close and previous day's low, so it's a double star short day. We just got to make sure everything is going to line up for that short. And right now, it looks like it's taken off. So we got to wait for the short. There's so many different strategies we could use, but right now it's a double star day, so we're going to go in the direction of the day chart. But let's take a look at the hourly chart. The hourly chart is having a couple of green candles up here, and we don't know if it's going to reverse. If we get a reversal in the 15, the 5, the hour, it's probably going to go back up to that red line, which is the low of yesterday, where we could see some reaction. That would be a good area to think about what we're going to do in that area if it gets back up there. There's the red line, and it may just shoot right up there, no doubt about it. It looks like a nice little move here, but the bell just opened, and that's what it's been doing lately, just chopping around. All right, if there's any lag in the live stream, just freshen up the page, and it will take you right to the moment that we're in currently. So what's it going to do? I do not know. We're just going to wait and see, really. I'm trying to have more patience, man. Trying to grow in patience over here. Looks like a nice bull flag. I wouldn't doubt if it goes test that top part. 15 minute. 5 minute. It can come up there for sure. Let's see if it wants to head up there, sweep some liquidity levels at the top. Good, get all that liquidity. Boom, 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 boom. Come up into resistance. And let's see if we get some question is, has it gone too far up on, is it too strong? Is it past, yeah, if it starts to get past the 20 EMA, I usually start on the 15, and it's way past the moving averages on the 5. So it could be a reversal. We could be looking for some scalps to the upside for it to get up to those red lines. So we'll be using our lower time chart exponential system, which we got a crossover. We do have a crossover on those. And we could be looking for red bar ignores and trend line breaks to the upside if we think it's going to go back up that high. But man, it's been shooting, overextending so far, looking like it's changing directions, and just coming right back. The day is still a double star red day, so I'm very cautious about trying to buy it long. I really just want it to break back down, to be honest with you. I do. I want it to break back down and give me something on these charts that say sell this thing. Don't try to buy it right now. On this, that's my instinct anyway, and I don't know. We have a trend line right here. Let's see what happens when this, what happens with this. Okay. I mean, that's looking good. I don't like them conflicting like this though. This one's down and this one's up, trending up here, bouncing on top. I don't like that. If this starts to roll down, this looks great, but this one still looks bullish. That's why the exponential system, in my opinion, is pretty helpful. And then we still got it over on the 5-minute chart on the right, 15 on the left. We still got it poking strongly over top of the moving averages. They haven't crossed yet, so right now things are in limbo really with me. I'm not just throwing darts blindly anymore like I used to. I really want to try to get an intelligent, smart trade that clearly tells me, hey, all green lights are go. This is a green light. Everything's firing off, telling me which way to go, and I'd have no hesitation on it. I found hesitation is why I have losses. A lot of losses. So let's see it break down. That's what I'm talking about. Break down on both of these. Let me see the 5-minute come back in. Let's get that trend line drawn. I really would love to see that. 5,000 is looking better. But 15 is putting in a good red candle, reversal red candle. I like that. Moving average didn't cross over. What's this trend line for? Let's get rid of that. It's an old one. That's what you want to see for the short side. On the double star red short day, that's what we want to see. We want to see it fail and come back down. All right, right here on the 5-minute though. You really want both of these to be under the moving average, under the trend line, breaking down and continuing. Right now, it's in the mess with your head phase. The 5-minute, now if the exponentials are going with the 5-minute, this might be an interesting, that could have been an interesting setup right there. Almost did it. I almost did that. That's a 50% pullback. I've been doing those lately. 50% pullback right there. Boom. Instead of my risk, I've been working this out. Instead of my risk being here on the bottom, that much risk, you wait for it to pull up. Look at that, 50%. You jump in it because you would have taken it anyway. You wait for the 50% and you reduce your risk by half. Now, it may not work, but I'm just saying, if it does fail, you only lose half. So if it comes up there, this would have been a failing trade, but by getting in here, instead of down here, you lose half. And I like the 50% pullback when I'm pretty sure that I found the trend. It only works when you're really, really sure you found the trend. And if we got any kind of conflict on these two charts or these two charts, which we do still, you know, 15, I don't necessarily need the 15. The day chart is a double star red day. So sometimes you're not going to have all of them agreeing when you should pull the trigger, but I like it when they all agree. 5 minute and the 15 have not really broken down this force, this up trend. So both of these need time to cook, and that's probably why this one didn't work. And I'm glad I didn't take it. But it's just if it's going to go down, it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. That's the 5,000. We want to see that continue to get stuck right here on this trend line. Moving averages are pushing it down. Moving averages are pushing, but I'd like to see that. Where's the 5 minute? Let's get back over to the 5 minute. There's the 5 minute and the 5,000. We want these two to agree. Okay. Sometimes you can get too picky and you don't get into a trade but I hear the professional, that's why only 1% of people make it. But the ones that do make it, they got strict rules, and they might not even take a trade that day. And I like to trade, and that's partly my problem is I feel like I really like. But that was a good setup right there. Okay, I got to get my feet wet here. I got to get something going here. That was good. That was a good one. Okay, so the 5,000 and the exponentials were doing good except for. Okay, I think I'm getting ready to feel it now. There's a pivot level down here. It might be targeting. Okay, there's a pivot level down. Let's see if it gets pulled back a little bit here. If it pulls back a little bit here, I can give that a try.
Order submitted.
Stop loss will be right above that line there. Sometimes if it's going fast, it's just best to just jump on it. If it's good, you're not getting, it's going to hold these momentum lines and you're not going to really.
Order filled.
Okay, keep going down. Come on, keep going down. Keep going down. Hit the blue line down here. That's the target down here, man.
Stop filled.
Dang it. That was a good try, in my opinion. That's a good try. I like it. I like it. If we're going to lose, I want to lose a good trade. I don't want to lose a bad trade, an unthought out trade. Okay, right here is...
Order
I'll
filled.
try this one. Try it again. See this one more time down to this blue line. I think it's going down here. Come on down to the blue line. That's where you want to go. Come sweep it. That's where you want to go. Come on down. Everybody knows that's where you want to go. Okay, so just do it and get it over with. Come on down. Am I up high enough?
Stop
Dang
fill.
it. That's two good tries. Okay, all right, those are two good tries. Let's just wait and see what happens here. It is the first 15 minutes, isn't it? Yeah. And that behavior lately in the first 15 has been just outrageous. It can go way up here, put a pintail in, and come way back down. But I feel good about those two trades. I'm glad I waited on those. I'm okay with that. Let's see if we get... I think it still wants to go down there, though. It still wants to go down to that line down there. Let's see what we got right here. I don't like this trend line in a way.
You've heard the flames, you make the way. In the fiercest storm, I hear you.
50% would be nice. No, that's going to take it too far up for me. I'd like to break down here. One more try. I don't like that trend line in the way, though. It might just have to stay in the way, because this one looks good over here. Looks like it wants to break down. I just got to get the right spot, man. Let it come up a little bit more.
Order submitted. Order
I'm gonna
filled.
try it again, man. Whatever. 3 in a row. I'll just take a break if it gets me. I still think it's gonna come. Man, I've been right on where it's going, and I've been getting chopped up before it gets there. Had some pretty, yeah. And I look back and go, man, it went to my target. Why did I lose money on that day? I don't know. I'm still learning, man. I'm still learning. I think it wants this target down here. Pretty sure it does. It'll probably keep going. I mean, that hourly chart, that's the 15-minute. I wish it would just go down and get the target and not keep chopping me up before it gets there. I mean,
You stand right here. You're my shield, my guide. The world may quake,
we'll see.
the night may
We'll see.
scream, but you hold me firm inside your dream. Through the fire, you never let me go. Through the fire, your love still overflows. Every trial, every tear, you know. Through the fire, you never let me go.
We waiting on news or something?
Stop filled.
Unbelievable. Okay, are we gonna get chopped up today and keep getting chopped? I gotta stop right now. Just take a break. Yeah, that was good. That was good tries. All three of those are pretty dang good tries and just didn't go. 1, 2, 3. it's been doing lately, man.
The world may quake, the night may scream, but you hold me firm inside your dream.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Through the fire, your love still overflows. Every trial, every tear you know.
It's broke these trend lines. You would think that it's gonna.
You never let me go.
Come back down here. Isn't that high enough? Are we gonna go that way?
Stop filled.
Okay, so are we gonna go that way? It's possible we're gonna go that way now. But it's a red day, man. I don't like buying like this. Good grief. I'm gonna try trend line breaks.
The sparks may dance, but they don't consume. In the heart of the blaze, your mercy blooms. Your hands hold tight, breaking through the gloom. You part the flames, you make the way. In the fiercest storm, I hear you say, I am with you, always stay. Forever with you, always stay. Through the fire, you never let me go. Through the fire, your love still
Why
overflows.
is my pinned chat in my live stream for YouTube at the bottom and not at the top? Why is my pinned chat at the bottom and not at the top in my live stream on YouTube? I've seen Top Step YouTube channel. They always have one pinned at the top.
You stand right here. You're my shield, my guide. The world may quake, the night may scream, but you hold me firm inside your dream. Through the fire, you never let me go. Through the fire, your love still overflows. Every trial, every tear, you know. Through the fire, you never let me go. The sparks may dance, but they don't consume. In the heart of the blaze, your mercy blooms. Your hands hold tight, breaking through the gloom. You part the flames, you make the way. In the fiercest storm, I hear you say, I am with you, always stay.
All right, touching that
Forever with you,
yesterday's low.
stay. Through the fire, you
Hit yesterday's low.
never go.
Crossed over overnight high.
Your love still overflows. Every trial.
Swept the liquidity and see if it's going to come right back down here. Liquidity and see. I'm gonna try a breakdown. If it breaks down, especially if it falls back below previous day's level and this trend line, I'm gonna look for some short opportunity here. But if it's gonna stay bullish, this is the area it's gonna bounce off the moving averages, off the trend line, off the low of yesterday.
Order filled.
I'm gonna give it a shot and see what happens here. May not work, but oh well. Break the trend line, keep coming down. It's not below yesterday's level yet, but
My pocket thin, my worries thick. Brand new soon, a heavy brick. How I gonna eat today?
it's a long ways to come back down, buddy. Hopefully it'll keep coming.
Bread from heaven, I receive.
At least down here.
Holy hand helps me believe. No more worry, no more doubt. You always work it all out. You always work it all.
Come on, bud. Come on down.
Sparrows sing, they never fear. You feed them, Lord, year after year. The lily blooms and feels so green, more beauty than I've ever seen.
Hope that'll keep going down.
Bread from heaven, I receive. Your holy hand helps me believe. No more worry, no more doubt. You always work it all out.
Stop filled.
Yeah, I know. Now what are we at? So you're just gonna close over. If you close over that. That's a bunch of shorts. I had like 4 shorts that didn't work, so now it's above the bottom of yesterday, previous day, so it's above, so it could be bullish if it stays above that red line. I almost just don't want to trade it because we'll have to go long. We definitely have to go long then. So closed above, real strong candle, 5-minute 15, closed strong above. Hour chart, crossed over, everything crossed over the close of yesterday's low. So this thing could make a run up then. See what happens right here on this trend line break. Let's see what happens on this trend line break right here. Let's see what happens on this trend line break right here. Let's see what happens on this trend line break right here.
They never fear. You feed them, Lord, year after year. beauty than I've ever seen. Bread from heaven, I receive your holy hand helps me believe. No more worry, no more doubt. You
Order filled.
Keep going.
always work it all.
Keep going.
Stop filled.
You know my heart before I speak. The strength I need when I am weak. Your gentle grace, your tender care. You meet my needs beyond compare. You always work it all. You know my heart before I speak. The strength I need when I am weak. Your gentle grace, your tender care. You meet my needs beyond compare. You always work it all.
Head fake.
Order filled.
Empty tomb shouts victory loud. He walked out of the grave, no chains could hold him down. Oh Jesus,
Come on, buddy, get up there. I need this win.
you life everlasting. Death has no bite.
What's the target? That's what I'm asking. Hopefully it'll keep going, maybe to the close of previous day. I mean, it started off a really negative red, nasty red day, and I tried to short it several times, and then that pintail just kept climbing. It was below yesterday's low and everything, and just kept climbing.
Target filled.
Hit my target already? Dang it, I wasn't even looking. Ah, shoot fire, what happened? That's the setup day. Well, that's a good thing it hit my target right on the tick then, I guess. Let me put this back in here. Setup day's got to come back in here. I accidentally deleted the screen, dang it. All right, here we go. What is the problem today? Well, yeah, let's see if we can get another trend line break. Red bar ignored, trend line break. That's what it's been working. There it is.
Order filled.
Just go back to where you were at, man. Where is it's trending up? That's where you want to be. Target should be up there at that dashed line then, or this trend line. What is this trend line coming in here? That's not a bad target either. Hopefully it'll keep going. It's trending nicely. Forced losses on trying to short this thing, and now I'm going long. I mean, I'm gonna go whatever way it's going, but there's a transition period where you're just not sure, and that can get a lot of traders. And you gotta have certain rules about when you're gonna change direction. And one of my main rules is looking at the day chart and going, well, is it below or above yesterday's low? And right now it's turning into an inside bar day, which is, really got to be careful here. It's above 50% of that tail. That tail's 50% of the body, so it could keep going. But as long as it's below yesterday's low, I'm going to try to short it. So it wasn't until it got up over the top of yesterday's low, which you could see with this red bar ignored right here. It went over the top, came back, tested, red bar ignored. That's kind of like my clue. Okay, let's keep going long. And that's why we started going long, but I had to have everything else pointing up. These were obviously pointing up. And exponentials were pointing up. And 15 and 5 were pointing up. So I said, I got to go with the change here now, and now it's time to go. It's above yesterday's low, and it's a strong move, so I got to go with it. But I had a bunch of losses at the bottom trying to short when it just didn't want to keep going. Just didn't want to keep going down. So what can I do? If it doesn't want to keep going, it doesn't want to keep going. If it doesn't turn around right here, I'm gonna get out, I think. Yeah, better turn around right here. I don't want to see it trending down. I want it to stay above everything. So if it breaks this pivot here, I'm getting out. I guess, I mean, learning as I go here. I'd like to see, yeah, give me another red bar ignored in continuation. It could probably add to the trade, really. Oh, I was almost going to add to that cotton picking thing. It just goes too fast. When you get the setup, then it goes so fast. I'm going to break even on this. It's going to chop around up here. I'm going to get out of it. You need to keep going right now. I don't want to see ding dong and back and forth. Let's keep going. Keep the movement going right here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. There you go.
Tears may fall like rain. Hearts may feel the pain, but joy comes with the sun. Your promise always won. Oh, just
Stop filled.
All right, well, we're out of it. I'm glad I did it. I was going to add. What would I have done if I did add to that thing? If I added to that and it didn't go so fast, I always put my ads, my stop loss on those ads right under that red bar. I probably would have stopped out of the ad and kept my other trade down here. Maybe I should have kept my stop down here. Still learning. All these markets are so different. One day it flows good, another day we're in a really choppy market right now.
weeping may endure through the darkest hour, but morning
MNQ live trading. Almost every day live streaming. Join us. Come check us out. Subscribe. Yeah, I don't like this sideways action. What's the 1,000 doing? 1,000 and 10,000 tick. Let's see. Well, if you get a green bar ignored to the downside, that'll be the first one. Green bar ignored to the downside. You don't see any green bars ignored to the downside. Green bar ignored, little, not underneath the big moving averages. You don't want to see that. So it didn't. That's good. That's good. If it drops right here, it's probably going to come to the next pivot level. As long as these moving averages and everything's flowing up, see, that's when I'd want to be out of that trade right there. Now, exponentially speaking, 10 times greater, the higher tick is 10 times greater than the lower tick. So we got a 10,000 and a 1,000 looking at right now. As long as it stays bullish on the 5 and 15, we can look for trend line breaks to the upside. It's quite an expansion, though. Looking for some Fibonacci pullback zones. So this would have to trend line break, red bar ignored, swept that pivot level. At some point, you're like, how many candles up is it though? That's weak. Get a strong green candle over the top of this, then we'll look for another red bar sell-off attempt and then another push up to get long. Red bar ignored underneath the trend line can happen sometimes. Sometimes it's above, sometimes it's below the trend line. As long as you get a red bar ignored, but right now we're not getting anything like that. Yeah, it turns out this day is, it could be quite challenging. Here we go with the trend line break perhaps. Let me see if we get a red bar ignored here. It's fighting these pivot levels. It's fighting these moving averages, and it's fighting this trend line pressure down. I want to see it break over the sellers. We got a little doji up here, so that's saying, you know, people are indecisive, and it's expanded real quickly. As long as it stays above the red line, I'm interested in longs. The red line is the low of previous day. It came back up over the low of previous day. And right here, it came up over the low and tested a couple times and shot straight up. That's why we started going long on it. So we're just looking for the right price action. Pintails down here would be good. Pintails, keep all these moving averages expanded apart. Keep them. I don't want to see any crossing of these momentum lines really. It's already about to cross. It could just simply be going into consolidation mode now. Nice move up, now consolidation mode for a while. Yeah. All the trend line breaks have been just basically junk so far. I mean, we could get something. If it goes sideways, we're going to have a top range here. Top of the range. We just got to figure out where the bottom might be, and we can play the range. We just got to let it develop and figure out. Otherwise, it's looking like Head and Shoulders rounding out and turning around, just simply flowing into the opposite direction. Another failed breakout. I like the trend line breaks when price is above the exponential higher chart, above these two yellow lines. So, you know, the trend line, if it's way over here, when price was over here, every trend line break was working almost to the upside. Now it's on the opposite side of the momentum lines. So we're just trying to wait to see if a range is going to take place and try to draw out in our minds where that range might be. It started ranging right here on a short scale. So that could potentially be an area where it might find the bottom. Let's see. All right, I want to see, yeah, let's see some action here. You gonna go?
Is a broken line and my weary heart has lost all time. I call your name. I call your name. The clouds are thick, the night is deep, but you awake the soul from sleep.
Tempted to take it over the top of that because Price is wanting to push over these lines over here on the left side. There's room to go back up to the box. I'll back up and test these highs again. If it comes and tests the trend line and stays on top of the trend line and on top of the moving averages and starts to push back up, that's good. Okay.
Order
Keep
filled.
going. Oh, that's a bad entry. I deserve to lose this one. Well, I'm going to try to get a 1-to-1 out of it. We'll see what happens here. Over the top. I'm going to break even. Hit my target. Hit my target. Break even. Hit my target, homie. Keep going. I like the movement right there. I'm break even, so I'm straight now. He probably wants to go. Probably wants to go all the way up to the close of yesterday, which is quite a ways up, actually. There's 1-to-1. I'm on break even. I hope it keeps going. Stay above the momentum lines for me, please. I could start to trail the momentum lines. I'm gonna get something out of this. Because if it slams back down under these momentum lines, then the move is just. It needs to keep going right here. It needs to keep going right here. Go green. Go green. Go green. Go green. This is too low. It's too low. Keep going. Go green. Go green. I'm going underneath that because if it falls back below that, it's probably going to go lower. So I'm right underneath that. That might be too close, but that's okay. I wanted to see it keep right on going. Handle at this point because it is a bad entry. Keep going. Keep going. Just go, 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 go. That's where you want to turn right there on the momentum line. Keep going. Keep going right on the momentum. Pop up through there. Keep going. Keep going. That's what I'm talking about. Candle by candle. Hit my target. I'm closing.
Order filled.
I probably should have canned. If I trailed it, I'd be out right there. Okay. It don't matter because I would have been out. I would have trailed, and I would have got out exactly where I'm out because. And then again, I'm probably making a rookie move. I'm probably very still inexperienced, man. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not that good, but. Look at it, it's going right to the green line like we were saying. Awesome. That is cool. Right to the green line. I should have held for all those, man. Or if I would have just simply, yeah, hit the target. That's where we were thinking it was going. Let me do a recap on what happened this morning before I end this live stream. Okay. I tried to short this thing when the day chart was underneath the previous day's low right here. I was shorting four losses. It started coming up. I said, okay, maybe it's going to, let's see what it does when it gets to the red line, previous day's low. And it tested it, kept going. Then I started going long. I made back all my profits. I was down. Came in with $100 from last night, lost it all, was down $100. We made all that back, made back what I had last night and an extra 50. So praise God for that. Thank you, Lord. And it's because we're going in the right direction. We changed our mind. Let's take a quick peek here of the losses. You can see down here we had some really good setups on the short side. It was really good. Everything was down. Take a look at this real quick. Everything was down this morning. There was no reason why not to go short on it. You can see right here, everything was down. Everything was down. This was a big red candle coming down, and everything was short. All right, even the 5 minute and 15, everything was down. There's no reason why not to try to short it, but every short I took right here failed. Rolling off, rolling off, rolling off. It switched. I stopped trading. I think I'm going to try to trend line break, and that was the last trade. Trend line, once it got to the red line, and it started testing it, and then I started seeing on the higher time charts, you know, patterns that I like to see, like a red bar ignored in that area, which you can see right here. Red bar was ignored. That's when we started going long, and we waited until that happened before we started to go long. And then we made back everything, and because we got on the right side. So thank God for the probability of trading. If you pick the right side, a probability you will eventually get it back. If you're on the right side, thank God for this now. Don't ever get arrogant or cocky. But I'm just so happy right now. I'm so grateful. So that's it. That's it. You saw the trades that we did when we started going long. And it hit the target that I had mentioned. And I'm just so grateful. I'm hopefully getting better. Thank God. All right, I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Peace.